Hey y'all, Nova here. Today I have 5 tips that will help make you a better player in BattleBit Remastered. So starting off with reloading, magazines won't refill in the same way that games like Call of Duty will. You have 5 or 6 or however mags depending on your armor, and if you reload, then that mag will keep however much ammo it had when you finish shooting it. So what this can end up with is if you shoot half a mag and then reload, and you do that multiple times, you can be left with a bunch of half mags. Now you can combine your magazines once they're like this. If you hold P down, it'll combine them, so it doesn't become much of an issue. You just have to make sure that you're in cover because it takes a while to combine all of them. You can also tactical reload, which is a quick reload by holding down R instead of just tapping it. This is really important to do in fights. The number of times you're gonna die to reloading is just insane in this game. So make sure you quick reload when you can. And yeah, I mean, count how many times you die when you're reloading, just like in one playthrough. It's absolutely insane. So I'd say the number one reason I die is I get caught out when I'm reloading. So next, once you do quick reload, it drops the magazine on the ground, and you can hold F on it to pick it back up, because you can get, if you completely run out of ammo, which does happen if you're playing pretty well, or just spamming a lot of bullets out, you can go to a supply drop, which you can call in with middle mouse button, or sometimes I think the support class or one of them can put down an ammo crate. So either way, make sure you go pick up ammo if you can and you see them on the ground, and don't leave your magazines unless you absolutely have to. So number 2, for sniping, make sure you zero the sniper by holding Alt. Otherwise, if anyone's far away, you're going to end up shooting below them. I generally put my sniper to 100 meters. It's a pretty good median point, usually at 100 meters. If I put the crosshair on someone's head, it'll generally hit them, unless you're sniping at really long range. At later levels, you can get there, or not levels, I guess. I think with higher numbers of kills, eventually you'll get a rangefinder. But honestly, I just find that the rangefinder is sort of hard to use. It lags a little bit. Not like making your computer lag, but the numbers just lag behind, and it's easier just to leave it at 100 and then know how high, just from experience, you have to aim the crosshair above the other person's head. That's just me though, do whatever you want. But yeah, to zero the sniper, you hold Alt and then scroll your mouse wheel, and you'll see the little numbers go up in, I think, the bottom left screen of your corner. Maybe it's on the crosshair, I don't remember. The MDX, it's a secondary something or whatever. It basically gives the glint of a sniper scope. You can put it down. Other snipers will see it, maybe try to shoot at it because it looks like a sniper, and it'll give themselves away. So it's a good way of getting other snipers to reveal themselves as a sniper. You should be trying to kill the other team's snipers first, and then once all of those snipers are dead for the meantime, you can then focus on killing people on the objectives. And there, obviously, as I said, there is a scope glint, especially when using the bigger scopes. So keep scoping in to minimum. Try to spot people just by looking on the screen. Scope in, shoot them, and then unscope as quick as you can. You also do have to reload your sniper every single time you shoot. Depending on the bolt you have, you can change, but with the level 1 sniper, you will have to reload it. So not like R, but basically you'll shoot and then you need to hit the left mouse button again. This is one of the only games that does this, and then that'll get the guy to do the bolt. I think this is basically so that you can watch your bullet scoped in while it goes, but you will have to hit the left mouse button twice. Make sure you don't forget to do that, or you'll aim again, try to shoot, and he'll just end up hitting the bolt. So that's really important. It's really frustrating when that happens. Happened to me the first couple times I was trying to snipe. Next, finally, for sniping, try to find a high vantage point with cover, preferably, that overlooks objectives, and this will get you the most kills for sure, because the enemy team will be on the objective. They won't know what's hitting them. Try to shoot them when they're reviving their down teammates, stuff like that, when they're not moving. Makes it really easy, great for sniping. So next, don't forget to use your frag nades. Make sure you go into your loadout and change to frag nades. I mean, you can use smokes too, they're useful as well, but honestly, frag nades are amazing in this game. They have a big radius. People don't generally run away from them, or they don't have time. They have a pretty quick explosion time, and they do a lot of damage. You can one shot. Honestly, I use them, I'll just throw a couple out, and every once in a while I'll get a kill, or I've even got a triple or quadruple kill with them before. They're really effective. And if you do press G to throw it, you can also right click at the same time, and it'll be a little underhand throw instead of overhand throw. So love the nades, they're really useful, definitely use them. If you're struggling to cap objectives, You can definitely use the smokes. They're really effective. They pop fast. Definitely nothing like Tarkov. So I would say the smokes are helpful for some things. And on the other side, if you're trying to defend objectives, like frag nades are really good for getting people off of the objective if you can't peek. If you get heavily injured, generally it'll say you're bleeding, so you must hold 3 usually to bandage yourself, or you will bleed out and die. Other players can also bandage for you. I think the medic generally bandages you faster than you can bandage yourself if you're not a medic. If you are a medic, you carry extra bandages and can heal yourself and other players by pulling out your medkit, not your bandages. There's a difference. So medkit's usually on 5 and the bandages are on 3. And if you hold the medkit, if you hold left click, it heals yourself. If you hold right click, you heal others. Generally, I think medic is the fastest class to level up with because you get a lot of XP from reviving and healing other players. So you can revive down players. So if you get down, don't immediately hold spacebar to respawn if you have teammates nearby. And another thing on this, if you're a teammate with one of your down other teammates nearby, make sure you drag them to safety before you try to revive. I know, like personally as a sniper, I love shooting the enemy team when they're trying to revive their teammates, so make sure you drag your teammates to safety before you revive them. And then finally, the last one, you get both, I don't remember what the names are, but like you get a tertiary, anyways, you can run claymores and frag grenades at the same time. So I generally like claymores. You can also run like anti-personnel mines, but I just find you get like 4 claymores. You put them in spots on stairways, doorways, anywhere you think the enemy's going to come, and you will get so many extra kills by running these claymores. They're really good for locking down buildings, objectives. Absolutely insane. Definitely would recommend running them. If you're playing against people who are using a lot of claymores, make sure you are careful when going through doorways. You can shoot them. Instead of going through doorways, try vaulting through windows. That's a lot safer generally. But yeah, and then also that goes to the other thing. If you have claymores, put them at windows where you think people might vault through. So those are my 5 tips. I hope you found these helpful. I will have more content like this in the future. I'll probably, do a more in-depth guide on sniping and maybe a class guide, weapons tier list, stuff like that. So if you want to get that content, definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll have those coming out as fast as I can. I haven't had enough time to play recently, but I will get those out in this next week, hopefully. And yeah, if you enjoyed, hit that like button. I really hope y'all all have a great week, and I will talk to y'all next time. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.